Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excuse me, sir. I want to present about my story. My story entitled is Good College and Friends. I want to read this story. Before that, let me introduce my name. My name is Nadi. I am currently a fourth semester student. I used it to be a quiet person, but on campus I have many good friends and have a lot of positive effect. I also feel the impact of the change that I have experienced until now, from being a new student until now. I really feel the difference that I have experienced in hanging out with them. The first time I met them was when I was a freshman at PKKMB. I used it to be a chamaba who almost every morning came to campus. I went to campus at the time with my sister, and we usually sat in the parking lot and on motorbikes. We usually talk about the campus environment and so on. In the minds of our busy conversation, we saw the chamaba who came and shook hands. We introduced ourselves to each other. Where did we come from and where did we go to school? I didn't feel like through that conversation. We were able to get to know each other until now I have become friends. They each have their own unique personalities and very inspiring experience for me. Some have looked for work in Jakarta on foot while looking for job vacancies. Some have been chefs in restaurants and some have even traveled around Indonesia. They really inspire me and play an important role in changing my life and character. I used it to be a quiet person and didn't want to hang out or socialize with new people. But now it's easier to open up and get along with many people. My friends often remind me when I make a mistake. They often reprimand me if there is something bad that I do. Therefore, I really appreciate and enjoy my friends on the campus. In addition, we also often talk and hang out in the cafeteria. They often invite me to play games to fill my spare time. I think it's a negative effect from my friends that arise in me so that whenever I have free time, I become addicted to playing online games. However, sometimes we often discuss issues of political religion, and cases that are viral on the internet. Most of them are very good at talking and explaining the case. Even if there are different opinions on this matter or have some opinion, we will respect each other's opinions. Several times we sat in the cafeteria talking about religion, but there's something wrong on of my friends with the initial B has a different understanding from us. Pattern his thinking but puts forward logic or is often called an understanding of philosophy. He often explained that religion is a phenomenon that occurs in the minds of society. We listened carefully to his explanation and we still appreciate his opinion. I see my friend who has at initial B is very smart and has very good critical thinking. He often reads books and is also active in outside organizations such as organizations related to regional culture or other organizations. Because of this, I can take knowledge when I explain this understanding. I got a lot of knowledge from my friends so that until now I can change little by little to become a later and mature person. Once I had problems, but they still helped and supported me. They were always there when I needed them, whether it was difficult or happy. He also became an encouragement for me to go to the college. When in class, we often joke, but not too much. We often discuss and debate also in the class about learning materials. Like one of my friends, Risky. He was very excited when he was in the teacher training. He often gives his opinions on the materials. What's even more great in that my friend Risky is studying while selling on the campus. He always goes to the market every morning to buy his ceilings neat. He can manage his time and that set a good example for me. While even though until now I still can manage the time properly. Furthermore, is also my friend named Ferry. He is a little talk active but smart in the class. Every time he takes a test or answer questions, he often gets high marks in the class. However, he still has not been able to online games, and his story related to war or excited when he talk about it. Sometimes we also discuss the anime that we like, and most of you also really like anime. So I get a variety of historical knowledge from him. Next is my friend Cha. He is my semester brother and is in the sixth semester now. I can learn a lot from this friend of mine. Just like my friend who was the initial B is a person who has high critical thinking. His insight is quiet, broad, and often participate in debate competition. That is often the place when I often ask a question and ask for opinion about various problems that I experience. Even my change of mind was mostly because of this friend of mine. He is very good student when taking videos of photos. When there are students who want to make videos from just videos for assignment, they are always trusted to be cameramen. From Cha, I can also understanding photos and editing technique. There are many more on my friend who are influential in changing my character and mindset. Therefore, we need to remember that we must be good at choosing friends to hang out with, because when we are not good at choosing friends, we can fall into promiscuity and to do negative things that are contrary to societal norms because of the bad influence of our friends. Alright, these are my presentation about my stories. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.